Good morning. We have exciting plans today because we're not going to WeWork today. We are going to the British Library, which I'm so excited about. I'm also a bit nervous because I've never been before and I always get quite angsty when I go to work from somewhere new. I heard it gets really busy there, so I want to get there early. So yeah, I'm just scared I'm not gonna find place. I'm scared the Wi-Fi is not gonna work and all those bits, everything you really need when you work elsewhere. But I'm really excited. I lived in London for almost 5 years now and I've never been to the British Library, which I feel like is definitely a must if you like to read like me. So obviously when you work a 9 to 5 you don't have that much time to explore new places. It's pretty much just the weekend and I want to change that. I also want to use my weekdays to explore more of London, so I feel like that's a good way to do it. I just kind of switch up my work locations a little bit, and we're starting off with the British Library. So this is gonna be a bit of a series. I think I'm just gonna test a few places and hopefully recommend some. Let me take a sip of coffee. I'm super tired. So yeah, if I look a bit disheveled, excuse me, I didn't sleep very well. Also, one thing to note, the British Library opens at 9:30, so obviously if you work a corporate job, that's a bit late. So I'm gonna have to work somewhere at King's Cross, which is the nearest station, for half an hour and then probably head to the library because, yeah, as I said, I heard it gets quite busy there, so I think I'm gonna have to go and queue to get in and find a space. Honestly, obviously I've never been, so I don't know, but I'm not quite sure if it gets that busy, but we're gonna check out today. We're gonna go and see. I'm gonna test it for you so you don't have to be as anxious as I am when you go, so you know exactly what to expect. I'm gonna report back. Also, I feel like I'm in a good position to be able to judge these kind of things because I've been working remotely for honestly 2.5 years now, so I've tested a fair share of coffee shops and other places to work from, so this is what I'm gonna base my expertise and judgment on. Also, I've worked in quite a few places worldwide, so I feel like I've got a good overview of things. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish getting ready. I'm actually running a little bit late and then we're gonna head to King's Cross, so we get coffee there, work for a bit and check out the British Library. It's so cold. Oh my god. Absolutely Baltic. Hope it's warm in the British Library. I made my way to the library at I think 9:15 and it was already packed. There was quite a big queue which I joined, and to be fair I only waited for 15 minutes or so. I obviously did have to check my emails in the queue, which was a bit unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes. At 9:30 on the dot they opened the doors, and to be honest, even though I was quite early on in the queue, it was pretty busy inside already, so I walked around for a bit. It's so pretty inside. The architecture is so cool. I was lucky to find a spot which was actually really good. It was right next to the King's collection and had lots of plugs, and it was just a really good kind of work office setup, which I really appreciated. And I was honestly quite surprised how many plugs and everything there were, so that was really good. And yeah, I just worked for a few hours. I had some content I had to work on, so I just cracked on with that. It was quite cold in there, so I had to put my jacket on, but it's fine, I'll take it. The temperature was a little bit too cold for my liking, but it's a really big building, so. But yeah, so far so good. First impression was really good. If you go really early, yeah, I was there at 9:15. To be honest, I barely got a seat when I got in, so on my lunch break now, and I want to try to get a reading pass because I saw lots of people going in there with their laptops, so I think it can work in there as well. And I just want to see them from the inside because I think it's going to be quite cool to be in there. But I've been working for a while now. It's lunch break time. The Wi-Fi is really good. It's nice and quiet. It's like a good working atmosphere. So anyways, I'm going to go and get my reading pass now. I brought my ID, which I think is all you need. If you also want a reading pass, I'm pretty sure it's for free. You just need to bring your ID, so let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna try to go to the reading room now. I just need to get a little plastic bag for my belongings. I'm not actually quite sure where to go, so I'm just gonna walk around and see what I can find. I'm not actually sure if I'm at the right place, but it says cloakroom, so I assume that you get a plastic bag from here, but I'm not sure. It was actually really easy to get a reading pass, so I would highly recommend doing that. And I just put all my belongings in this little plastic bag, which reminds me so much of my uni days. Such a flashback. So yeah, I took my little plastic bag upstairs, and the first reading room I checked out was the one called Rare Books and Music, I think. It was pretty good. It was a bit small, way more seats available than outside in like the public area. Honestly, the only drawback is that you can't take any food and drinks inside. I got some fair bit of work done in there. It was actually really good. Only left because I wanted to check out another reading room, just kind of get an overview. I went to Humanities 1, which was a lot bigger than the first one I went to. I think if I'm gonna go back, I'm probably gonna go in Humanities 1. I worked for a little bit and I also had a look at some books. I was in like the music opera section, which honestly I'm not like super interested in, but I just had a little browse, and the book I'm looking at is actually a German book, which I thought was really cool, and I just randomly picked that one without knowing it was in German, and then it was in German. So yeah, and then I just finished my work for the day. Done with work, yay! I haven't left the library since I came, so I've been here for 8 hours, which is quite a lot. And I'm also starving because I feel like this not eating rule resulted in me not really snacking or anything, which I usually do. I'm usually a big snacker and I usually have a lot of drinks while I work, so that's definitely a bit of a change. But yeah, starving, gotta head out. I might check the bookshop on the way out because I didn't go in, I just kind of walked past it and want to see what they have and what kind of books they recommend. I always like a little snoop in a bookshop, especially in a library, so I want to see what they've got. But I would say overall success. I'm gonna recap a bit more when I'm at home. So cold. It's actually kind of tragic, and I have like a 5-minute walk, which already is too much for me, so I love that for me. Hi guys, I came home, I changed into my comfy outfits and I'm starving, so I'm gonna cook. But I just want to recap my experience today at the British Library. I'm honestly really proud of myself because I always get quite anxious trying new places, and I don't know, I was really nervous this morning because I've never been there before, and I don't know, I'm just a bit of an anxious person, so I'm really proud of myself that I went out, tried something new, and it was really good, and I'm so glad I went and tried it, and now I know that I can, you know, go there and know what to expect, and it kind of inspired me to try more things like this and just like try different places to work from and just like see stuff and explore the city a bit more. That was my little experiment, and if you have any like cool places like this I should try in London, please let me know. I think I might try some like fancy hotel lobbies next. Let's see. And yeah, because I was quite limited on my snacking today, I'm super hungry, so let's get cooking.